All right, episode 26. Welcome back. Woo! Good things happened this past week. We finally hit a Brolay.
I was trying to think what did. I couldn't. Now I know.
Yeah,
we didn't really know about it until
it's called
next day.
It's called the reverse Brolay.
Everybody should start doing it.
Yeah, Jacob, why don't you explain what that is?
The reverse Brolay is when a member of the Brolay completely fades all the bets in secrecy and lets us know the next day that it hit out of bitterness.
Yeah. Stuff.
But that person that did said thing also shared it. Because I'll just tell y'all boys right now, if I secretly did that shit, I would secretly keep that money too.
He didn't. Well, he shared it the next day.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
That's fine. I'll take it.
The money is actually for all you people that listen and follow us on our socials because you're just going to get more of our content because I'm just going to use it for that.
We need a polo, and we need a quarter zip. Would be dope too.
And I need some golf shoes. Thank you for sending me some.
Dude, I was looking
samples.
I was looking at some today. They got some sick shoes out there now. But one thing that I've never played with a pair of shoes that don't have spikes or not spikes.
A couple of the options had weird looking spikes.
And I don't know, someone with all the power that I got. I don't know if the little rubber nubs are going to be enough.
I might
be walking down the fairway as I'm swinging.
I like a screw-in spike. I like you just got to decide if you want a classic look or if you want more like a tennis shoe with rubber spikes on the bottom.
It has been on my mind a lot. But hold on, before we get into golf, let's circle back to the Brolay because let's break down how the reverse Brolay even happened with the everybody picking two. So
when betrayed us? That's what happened.
When did that come up? Was that on the last podcast?
Last podcast.
Where Tony said, "All right, look, what we're doing is not working." And what was your saying, Dennis?
The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, and it's not working.
Different results.
Expecting different results.
So what we did on Friday, we came up with this thing. So every member picks two picks.
Well, that's what Dennis said last podcast.
So we all
come to the table with two picks.
We all picked two picks, and we rated those picks.
I didn't get the whole rating thing. I was out on that.
1 to 5.
And let me just say, I know you said that me and Jacob both picked that pick. I literally copied his and changed my last fucking pick. The other one.
What didn't you? I didn't understand what you didn't get about it though.
I understood once you put when you first texted it with the numbers next to it, I'm like, what? What is this?
I read it. I read exactly what I texted you to. I think it was Amanda, and said, "Is this not clear as fucking day?"
No. As soon as you sent what the ratings meant, I got it. I understood it.
No. Before I sent what the rating said, I read it to Amanda. I said, "Does this not make perfectly fucking sense?" And she said, I thought were like, I have no.
I thought the ones with the one next to it meant that was your number one pick. That's like your lock pick.
That's what I.
Okay,
that's what I thought it meant.
In I guess I'm thinking gambling terms because we're gambling. A 1 unit play is less than a 2 unit play, correct?
See,
that's all you had to do was say that.
All right.
But
now you're
I shouldn't have to. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I guess I do have to say it, but.
We ain't fucking mind readers, man.
When somebody
we're just a bunch of men.
When somebody is drafted number 1 in the NFL draft, they're not number 5, Michael. They're number 1. You know what I mean? So if you're number 1, that's your fucking number 1 pick.
Number 1 draft pick. And number 5 ain't your number 1 draft pick, baby.
That's what I just said.
I was in a meeting and I missed that whole thing, but I will say, as you know, an impartial voter here, I can say I can see how you can see it from both sides.
You fucking waited until the pick was
swear to God, I did not see it.
All right,
the whole thing could have changed if you had a vote. If you had a voted, it could have changed the outcome of everything.
But the outcome,
it worked.
Meant it worked. So I'm kind of glad it didn't. In a sense, because had it changed, maybe if one of them had changed, then we go 1 and 3 or 3 and 1, and then the fade completely loses.
Or
it was fake.
Dennis's vote. Dennis's votes could have locked it all in.
All right,
I don't think we had 4 winners.
Also, I will say,
we did.
There wasn't that much time for me to get that together, and looking at everything and trying to figure out like what was what.
I understand.
I really needed like a spreadsheet to like
No,
figure
I,
that out.
I agree because tracking.
But it
phone
was
is hard.
I was like, fuck it, you know.
Okay. Well, we all picked 2 picks and we all rated them. And then the top rated 4 picks were what we entered in the Brolay. And out of the 4 picks, 0 of my picks
That's what I didn't understand.
were played.
That's what I.
Which was a little deflating.
All right, so let's pause here for a second. This is how I thought it would go down. We all said that we were going to come to the table with 2 picks each. Yes, I know we have stated that we're going to take all these picks into consideration and pick the 4 best out of those. I was still under the assumption, though, that we would all still have 1 pick.
Everyone would
So when Jacob sent the fucking ticket,
That's what I thought.
and none of your fucking picks were on there, I was like, what in the fuck are we doing?
Right. You were kind of lost a little bit.
And then it got locked in. And then you said, damn, my fucking picks or whatever weren't even picked. And I'm like, yes. Like, what are we fucking doing here?
Well, it was.
Like,
It's,
and I'm
so that
lost.
I was in the same boat putting it in. I was like,
I was confused.
yeah.
it's hilarious because both of Dennis's picks made it. And no disrespect, but you're on the coldest
you're
streak.
on the cold-
I would have said
Of March
there's a-
Madness
If I
all
saw that,
time.
I would have said there's a problem here. We need to reevaluate.
So what I did, being a little bitter, was that I basically faded all the 4 picks, which were
No.
2 of Dennis's, 1 of
You
Jacob's.
didn't basically do it. You fucking.
I did it.
You fucking.
I completely
1000%.
faded all 4 picks for $40, and like we would normally do.
You didn't even change anything within them.
Nope.
You took our
I straight
play
up
and went
faded
the
them.
exact opposite.
I straight up faded
the
them.
other team.
And I said internally, and this is me and my brain talking, I said, if this fucking hits, I'm going to split it with the boys, just like a regular Brolay. And that's what I'm going to do. But what I also did is I took some of those picks that I faded, paired them with my 2 picks that I sent to y'all, and then threw in a couple more and hit I guess it was like a 8 or 9 leg parlay later on that night for 1,100. So that was a good day for me.
I don't remember getting that one, boys. Did you guys get that one?
Yeah.
I don't either.
I couldn't have sent it because you would have said, "Oh, you fucking faded our," and then I would have blown my whole cover.
I would have
still
known. I would have just said, okay, yeah, I got
All right, cool. Duke minus 32.5 against Mount St. Mary's. All right, I'll take it.
Yeah. I mean, what do I know? We know I know nothing.
Yeah.
I just want to, I am terrible at this college basketball thing. If I say something, the exact opposite is a fucking lock.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, that was,
And look, I even said in there, I think I was like,
85% of the time,
if you
yeah.
fade these, I will not be mad.
well, it was funny because you and Jacob, when we were putting in our 2 picks, y'all both had Memphis, and you said something,
yeah.
something.
I told him,
and
I said, don't change. I said, don't.
I
use
said,
it.
oh, we should probably fade it. Ha,
Yes.
just kidding.
I was in the same boat, bro. I was in the same boat.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. Once me and him said that we agreed on it, I think we agreed on 2 of them.
Yeah, we did.
And they both didn't hit.
To be fair,
Was it
Memphis.
the Maryland over. It was the Maryland over. I liked, and then it was the Memphis one.
Yeah, I Memphis. I rated a 5 on mine, so that was my highest rated play, and I lost. So, I mean, that didn't want to even surprise me.
The picks that we rated the highest were not far off of all these professional pickers. Like, I don't know how many articles
you're
and
right,
shit and
you're right.
research. Like, it's
But that
almost
just,
like
that just
dude,
reminded me.
my percentage on my, like, you know how it gives you a weekly average on your phone? Dude, 8 hours a day last week. I was just researching picks.
It's not
And like we weren't far off
not-
of everybody
It's
else.
not
Like
you're
it
just
wasn't.
picking out of a hat. I mean,
No,
you are
no.
looking into it. It's just that just reminded me of something though. After all the picks had played out, I went back and looked at all the picks that lost because we went. What did we go through? 2 and out of all 8, we went 2 and 6, maybe
Oh,
3 and 7.
and I can go back and look.
No. I think
I think it was 3 and 7.
I thought 4 hit. Your 2 hit because I was on a parlay with that.
And one other one hit, so it was 3 and
I
7.
thought
It was 3 and 7.
Arizona. I think
No, it was 3 and 7.
the one at night. It
But
was the one.
I went back and looked at what you and Tony rated all the plays that lost, and they were 4 and 5s. You rated all the losers the two highest numbers.
Well, I just told you what I did. I didn't.
Oh, you just guessed. That's right.
You
copied it.
I literally copied his because I was lost on what we were fucking doing. But
That's a good strategy.
And you follow Jacob.
But yeah, I mean the way Jacob's been fucking.
He has been.
He's been good.
He does have the
good at
best
basketball last year too.
He does have the best record out of all of us on our Brolays.
Them 8 hours a day are paying off. Fuck. Management.
Apparently not.
Are they paying off in your wallet?
Hell no, dude. The wife is pissed
Oh man, not again.
because the fucking FanDuel budget is not in my budget.
$25 deposit, $25 deposit, $25 deposit.
I'll tell you what really I'm still chapped about. Justin Thomas choking a 2-shot lead with 3 holes left.
That was so.
You know
depressing.
what though? Typical.
We were
JT.
we were basic. We were basic.
I feel
Cash in the check.
Cashing it. We were like, oh, this is sick.
I
3
still
straight lead.
Can't believe. I mean, Hovland birdied 2 of the last 3, but he did bogey 1, so he played it at a 1 under. But with the 2-shot lead, your next closest competitor at 1 under, like you should at least be in a tie.
you cannot count Hovland out on a Sunday.
Yeah, see,
He is always hot.
Well, you could. all
if
season
he's
long,
up there,
he's missed like every single cut he's played.
but if he's in contention on Sunday,
He does.
He's
get
hot.
stupid hot. Yeah.
I changed Marquette -3.5 because that was mine. I really liked that one. Didn't hit.
Yeah.
But I changed that and I changed Norfolk State because again I told you I don't like that many fucking points.
They covered.
Even though it was plus 28.5. But I
My 2 hit
feel
in
like
Norfolk
it's-
State covered. That was it.
I heard an interesting theory too on why this NCAA tournament is so chalky, and it makes sense. So now that NIL has been in play, that all the top schools are just poaching talent from all these mid majors that historically have been good because they usually have like a more senior team. It's a team full of seniors that have played together for 4 years. They play good basketball. But now, if you're good on one of these mid majors, you get an NIL deal at one of these other schools. There is no more talent or no more veteran talent at these mid majors, which is why you see so much chalk. And I was like, holy shit, you know what? I didn't think about that. That makes a ton of sense.
yeah, I didn't think about that either.
So they're basically saying they're just robbing these smaller schools, paying these kids more money, and then they basically have no chance. So if there's a Cinderella at this point, it is like a true Cinderella.
Did you see what Big Cat said? His like theory to fix the tournament, because he said the same thing. It's like these smaller schools don't stand a chance. He was like, if I was a billionaire and I just loved college basketball, I would give every small school $20 million just to level the playing field. I mean, I don't know if it would work, but
I mean, yeah.
schools would certainly
sure
take
it
$20
would.
million.
Just think about Travis Hunter going to Colorado, and then even before that, wherever Deion was before. You go where the money is. Yeah.
It's hard for those mid schools to compete. I mean,
It's
year after
impossible
year,
now.
year after year, because even if they got a hot sophomore or junior, whatever they call them in college, sophomore, junior, whatever, they ain't gonna be there next year.
no, because they'll go to one of the bigger schools because they're getting money,
Right.
Yep.
without a doubt.
You got to pay to play.
Pay to play.
They,
y'all-
they even gave the speaker boy an NIL deal.
Yeah, he deserved it.
Was that real? Is that real?
Yes, $100,000.
That's crazy.
Were y'all
Got a
watching?
manager and 2 security guards. Too.
Yeah, he needs it.
No bullshit. No bullshit.
What?
Yes. Yeah.
He's blowing that NIL deal, or is it with the deal?
I don't know.
It's a hell of a negotiation.
think maybe-
it's a hell of a
since-
negotiation.
Since
I won
he's
6
got
figures and
fame-
2 security guards.
I ain't mad at him.
How does he need security? What school was that again? McNeese?
McNeese State.
McNeese.
Where the hell is that?
It's up in McNorth of.
North of McNugget.
It's big north of Tennessee.
So, who is in now? Because I think that a really interesting stat that I saw is that no West team has ever made it or won.
The national championship.
Yeah.
Well, first team we got to start talking about is the Terps. How about them Terps?
Louisiana.
I like the Terps.
Were-
I think they're going to upset Florida.
Really?
I
Florida
don't.
looked like shit last game.
Were you watching? Did you watch the end of the Terps game?
I watched it.
Or did you watch it, Jacob?
I did. I watched the very end.
Oh my god,
It was
dude!
crazy.
I was
Well,
I was like, because I had
that dude took like 10 steps.
Yeah, it was 3. I had the over 143.5. I said, all right, I want Maryland to win, obviously, but the worst thing is like a 3 because then it can be no tie and the over won't hit. And I looked at my phone because I walked out of the room and I seen that motherfucker hit a 3. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, I said, the bet's dead, but I still want Maryland to go down and hit the game winner. So I turned the TV on it and watched that portion. It was nuts.
What was the other game early on that they fucking crushed you the last second?
The Florida,
Was it the Florida game that happened on?
Yeah, the over.
yeah.
That was some bullshit.
You were on.
Oh yeah, they scored like
yeah, my man
15 in the last like 2 minutes or something, right?
Yeah, I forget who Florida was playing, but it was over 150 and a half. It was 130. It was just sitting at 138 with like 25 seconds left, 23 seconds left, and I looked at it, and the live total was at 143 and a half at plus 110 or something, and I thought about betting it, like to hedge, like what I did on Saturday, and I'm like, nah, burned me last time. It's 143, and I got 150. I should be good. And I'm looking at it, and then Florida, for some reason, when they were up by 5, it was UConn. They intentionally, UConn was like driving down the court, and the guy just stepped in front of him and fouled him, like an unintentional foul when you have the lead. And the announcers were like, "That was dumb foul." And I'm like, "Oh, there's 2 points right there." And then they just
Well, they hit a 3 with a second left.
Yeah.
well, yeah. All that
The
happened.
game was over.
Yeah.
He could have just dribbled it out. There was no reason.
All that happened.
No reason for that basket, bro. And it fucking crushed it.
Yep.
It went over at 2. I mean,
Oh, it was like a 30-footer too.
yeah. You were riding on the hook at that point. He just goes down there and fucking hits a 3.
Well, I looked at the total right before the game started, and I got it at 150 and a half, and it was up to 151 and a half. And I'm like, that's not a good sign.
I actually
but
like the under.
But I still rolling with it, and then they started out slow, and then that last 3 not only burned me, but it burned the 151 and a half too.
Oh yeah, no, that was a dagger.
Yeah, but if I had the over and we were in a bar and I had a lot of money on it, that would have
hell
been
yeah.
That'd have been
a
sick.
victory dance.
When would that ever? I mean, come on,
Yeah, no,
life ain't that good.
yeah, no.
You suck.
Good times.
It's all like the college classic college teams
yeah.
right now.
There's a whole lot of SEC teams in that motherfucker now.
You think Florida's going to upset Terps?
I think Terps are going to upset Florida. Yes.
I think the Terps have to play a perfect game.
Yeah.
And Florida has to shoot like they did against UConn in that first half, where they were just bricking everything.
I don't see Florida
think-
going down, but
I don't either. I would love to see Maryland beat them.
But what makes you think that? Florida has not played good the last 2 games.
That's true.
They've looked like fucking
Well, hold on.
doo-doo.
No, the 2 games ago when they played Louisville, I think it was
That was the first
the first
game, right?
The first half of that game, they were balling. We were watching it in the hotel right before we went out to dinner in Leonardtown. They were freaking. I mean, I think they scored like 55 points, 58 points in the first half. I mean, they were knocking down everything.
the reason they haven't played good and they've still won twice is why I think they're going to smash.
That's
Because they're not going to play like crap all tournament long, and they're playing like crap, but they're still winning.
Yeah.
So
And they kind of
I agree with you.
they kind of had like against UConn, they kind of had that like wake up call, like, oh shit, like we got
they played
like
Norfolk
stay in.
State.
We're not just unbeatable. So
Yeah.
that was, you almost wish that they would have smoked UConn and they came in to this game a little lackadaisy and we're like, oh,
yeah,
no one can touch us.
slow first half.
Yeah, and then they just kind of
Yeah,
I'm sure they got an ass chewing, like after that.
yeah, rightfully so.
Yeah.
Arkansas, they might do
You want
some
to run down? You
Calipari.
want to run down these real quick?
Yeah,
Calipari.
dude.
Let's
Please,
do
dude.
All right. First game's BYU, Alabama. BYU getting 4.5. I'm taking BYU money line.
Yeah, it feels trappy.
Tony, how do you feel about that?
I mean, take it if you want. I'm not taking it.
Maryland, Florida. Maryland getting 6.5.
I like Florida. I like Maryland plus the points.
Yeah.
Florida by 12.
Arizona.
All right, Maryland money line then.
Time the fuck out. Y'all gonna choose these Mormon motherfuckers to beat Bama? But y'all want to take points?
The Latter-day Saints.
Y'all want to take points against fucking Florida?
Bama has not looked good.
They got the Latter-day
Neither
Saints
has
backing them,
Florida. We
dude.
just discussed that.
I know. Well, that's why we're taking the Terps.
But you want them with the points. Y'all want to go money line on BYU?
I mean,
To
I
beat
didn't say
Bama?
money line.
Come on, bro. Can't say that. You motherfucker, you better go money line on.
Stoney, I think Bama rolls in that game. Like just absolutely.
I mean, but again, we said the
dominates.
same thing about this last game too.
Bama rolled
And
this week.
They didn't. Well,
By like 12.
They started out fucking slow as shit.
Real
Again,
slow.
Don't matter.
They kept them in the game the entire time.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the game, that they ended up rolling away with it and covered. But again, it was coming down to the wire there for a minute. They were within 4 points with fucking 3 minutes left.
It was close. I honestly thought they were going to give it up.
I didn't think that they were going to cover.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, like we're what 9.5 or 8.5, whatever it was. They were down. They were only up by like 4 or 5, something like that.
Basketball's a game of runs, though.
They kept going back and forth, and that again, that's the thing. So at the end of the game, yeah, they won by 11 or 12 points, but that's not how the fucking game went. Not at all. If you're watching it,
All right. BYU's got the Lord and Savior and the Latter-day Saints
they
backing
need the
them up.
Lord on their side. Okay, his old fucking roll tide Willie isn't fucking coming.
Brigham Young.
Arizona Duke. Duke's getting 9.5, minus 9.5.
Did you know Cooper Flagg and Derek Queen went to high school together last year?
No, I did not. I heard
I didn't know that either.
the Flag's from around here, right?
I don't know.
Pretty sure he is.
I know Derek Queen is.
Yeah.
Well, if they went to high school together,
Well, no, they went to high school up in like New
Yeah,
York.
where's that school at?
It's in like New York.
Yeah, they had a whole bunch of fucking.
Yeah, they got
dogs on that team.
recruited to a school, but they're from, I believe they're from the area.
Yeah, I saw a video of their whole starting lineup when they were.
When they go,
see-
they got a Lackey.
yeah, he's not from the area. He's definitely from Maine.
What high school did they go to? I looked it up, but I'm pretty sure it was in New York.
It's like some academy.
Yeah, no, it's like it's an academy. While he looks it up, keep going, Jacob.
Arkansas, Texas Tech. Texas Tech minus 5.5.
I like Tech.
Montverde.
Montverde.
That sounds fancy.
Oh, man.
Where is it at?
I feel like with Calipari,
That's in Florida.
Calipari winning against Rick Pitino, I feel like I really just want to stick with him.
Coach Cal always balls out in the tournament.
That's what I'm saying. Stick with Calipari, brother.
He just gets
Arkansas
him.
did not look bad
No.
against St. John's. I mean, they shut
St. John's was a tough
I
team.
think they've
too.
gone as far as they're going to go.
St. John's had number one
Most
offense,
likely.
I believe.
I mean, give them credit for making it to the Sweet 16, but I mean,
10.
they're a 10 seed for a reason. Give me Texas Tech minus points.
Ole Miss, Michigan State. Michigan State minus 3.5.
Michigan State.
Michigan State. Ole Miss played out of their minds last weekend.
Kentucky, Tennessee. Tennessee minus 4.5.
Kentucky. So Tennessee.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Tennessee on that one. I do like Kentucky.
Yeah. I would take the points on that. Kentucky. 4.5. I mean, it's going to be a close game all the way through. Maybe.
My thing with taking points
Could not be.
like that close. There really haven't been that many close games. So, I mean, I know we're getting down to the wire, but if it's that low of points, why not just take the risk and take the money line? Get
If you
better
like,
odds.
if you like the underdog.
That's what I'm saying. You get
Yeah.
better odds.
Well,
I mean, you could.
I mean, I guess it depends on how much those odds mean to you. I mean, if you're betting $1,000 a game, you want those points.
Yes. Yeah.
If it's $20, $25,
If it's an
different.
8-leg parlay, then yeah, you'll take the.
You'll take the money line. Yeah.
Michigan, Auburn minus 8.5. Auburn minus 8.5.
Auburn.
Yeah, I think Michigan. They've had a good run. It ends this week.
I like Michigan.
All right.
Fuck Michigan.
I like Michigan plus the points. I don't know if they win, but I think they
8.5. That's a lot of points. Purdue and Houston.
Fuck Purdue.
Houston minus 7.5.
Give me Houston.
No, Houston sucks too. That's
Me Houston.
a shitty game.
High Point should have beat Purdue. We got fucked.
Yeah.
Purdue sucks.
It's gonna be some good. That's gonna be some good basketball.
I don't fucking like Purdue ever since college football.
Me neither.
They can pound fucking sand.
You don't like Syracuse either
Fuck them.
for going for that 2-point conversion.
Conversion, yeah.
cost you $3,000.
Fucking bombs. Killed 2 tickets.
Hey, we got 4 games on Thursday, although none of them start till 7.
Well, it's opening day. I mean, it's home run parlay season.
I'm fucking hammering
yeah.
baseball.
Yeah.
Same.
I'm not even betting basketball today. Besides Brolay shit.
We got it
for me.
We're gonna have to get our bets in before we cross that DC line,
Yeah. I'll have them ready.
unless you want to download the what is it? What's the sportsbook right there? BetMGM.
MGM.
MGM.
It's kind of lame.
Yeah, I think they'll change it eventually, but in the beginning,
I thought they were trying to get it set up to where you could bet in that stadium.
There was supposed to be a sports book or something.
Yeah.
well, there is.
There is.
Is there?
It's connected to the stadium, kind of just like X Golf is, but I don't think you can get to it from the. Maybe,
No, you can get to it from inside.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I've never been there. I've only seen it.
I've never seen it.
MGM Sportsbook.
So if that's the case, then why can't you just do it on your phone?
You can on the MGM app.
You can.
Yeah, but all my money's in FanDuel,
Mine too.
and I really don't want to de-transferring it. You know, we're just used to our system, and we just kind of want to stick to
The
it.
MGM app sucks too.
It does.
It does.
The Caesars app sucks. Honestly, it's FanDuel or DraftKings.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
it.
like
Definitely.
Honestly, well, actually, the Hard Rock bet in Florida is
That
not
wasn't bad. No, that
that's
wasn't
not
bad.
bad. But yeah, all the other ones, what are they? Bet 365, like they all suck, and they're slow. When you're trying to like go back and forth to find parlays and
Yeah.
stuff, they're slow.
I'm just so used
Well,
to
and they won't even let you parlay some stuff
Certain
like
things, yeah.
like FanDuel and
Yeah.
DraftKings.
And if I won't get my my 25% boosts if I go to another sports.
Yeah. You will, but it'll be on $3 bets
Right.
only.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick that the reverse Brolay I did have the boost on
Oh,
and
shit.
it hit.
That's right. That was a good
Yeah, that
pass.
was one of the very few times it actually hit when you applied a boost.
You're just gonna keep rubbing it in.
Yeah, he's gonna keep bringing it up.
And motherfucker, that's 25% your money. You should be happy.
I'm happy. I don't know why we all don't do it at this point.
Well, didn't I say we're all dumb for not fading Dennis at this point?
Yes, I've even said it.
Tony just wants
I
you
don't
to.
know.
You said that. But
Tony's
you don't
still
fucking bring
butthurt
it up.
about it.
I am butthurt, bro.
Tony just wants you to be transparent. Like,
Yeah.
hey, if you're fading me, just tell me.
We're a fucking group. We don't go against
If you're
each other.
stabbing me in the back,
Ever.
stab me in the front.
I'd rather you
What the
fucking.
fuck?
I'd rather you just spit right in my face and be like, "Fuck you." Like, bet. At least I know where you're at.
Respect.
This motherfucker gonna wait till 3 of them hit and be like, "Hey guys, I got a confession and a dilemma." I'm like, "Damn, okay, this motherfucker."
In his defense, that's what he always does.
Yeah.
I know, and I thought he was
We
fucking
did it with
around.
You
baseball.
wait till you're like one leg away, and then you like to share the ticket.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because if it'd be dumb to bring it up if it lost. Like, what's the point?
Well, the
Before
it's
it
to bring it up
starts
before
is,
yeah.
is the best part.
And then you tell us about a miraculous another parlay that you hit where you faded us even more, and you hit for even more money. Never saw that. Never saw any of them, honestly.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
No, you're not.
But we could win. My thing is, we
No,
could win together.
I'm good. I'm good with it. I love seeing somebody win.
I'll send y'all anything. And hand up, I fucked up yesterday. I'll get into that in a minute, and I apologize. But we fucking lose together and we win together.
We can't win.
That's my strategy with.
We
you
can't
guys.
win together when I
I
send you
don't
2
think-
picks
if
and
I
none of them get used and they go 2-0.
But again, if I like, if I
And you
don't
use
like
2 of
something
mine,
you
there's no
say-
chance.
If I don't like something you say, I'm just not going to bet it. That's how I am.
That's
I
fine.
know it's a gambling, it's a cruel world. I get it, 100%. But y'all are my boys. I'll never fucking fade any of y'all motherfuckers. You big guarantee that.
So my hope with the whole rack and stack with
Guaranteed.
8 picks
Without me telling you.
was that nobody would include mine. And 2 made it. Huge mistake.
Yeah.
All right,
Lapse in judgment.
we've harped on this enough. I apologize for not being transparent
Yeah,
about
no,
fading
I
y'all.
accept your apology.
Yeah, and in the hopefully money in your pocket will make up for it.
You keep telling me that I'll have this money in my pocket. Just never ever send anything.
Well, it's gonna go back to our podcast.
It's an investment.
Unless would you rather it be in your pocket?
Yeah, like if you would have sent me the bet and like I've known about it, and yeah, it would be in my pocket.
You wouldn't have put it in though,
That would be a cool feature.
I don't think you would have put it in.
Or
because I send bets all the time, and you don't put in all of them, do you?
Motherfucker, I'll bet any bet that gets sent me, I'll at least put $1 on that son of a bitch. Because again, we're winning or we're losing together. 100%.
you
You
almost
send me a bet, I'm putting $1, at least $1 on it.
you almost have to, because if it hits and you don't, you're going to feel so dumb.
I feel like an idiot.
Yeah.
Even in this other group chat I'm with, every bet that gets sent across, I'm at least betting $1.
So you're cheating on us.
No, I've been a part of this fucking group. Anyways, yes, I did cheat on y'all yesterday. We smacked
Deflection.
We smacked this fucking bet.
Let's hear it.
You didn't send us the bet.
I didn't see that either.
And again, this is my accountability. I'm hand up, duly apologize.
Are you splitting it with us, the winnings?
I will donate $100.
Go. Wow, they
Damn.
must have won a
been a
lot.
good
What'd you
one.
win?
No,
$3,000?
So all right. No.
They must have did good.
If I trust me, if I won $3,000, y'all motherfuckers, y'all would never hear this. Y'all be like, damn, fucking Tina put in all kinds of shit. No.
Damn, there's 22s on that round. That Toyota. That shit is
What's this
sick.
motherfucker doing out there?
Got the spinners.
Tony will literally bet anything too. He went all the way back to, was that tennis? Or darts?
I just did that fucking with y'all. That was table tennis.
Hey, that's not till this summer.
I was up late at night after I hit something. I forget what it was. Might have been one of our bets that we did. Something small, and I went in there. I was like, "Shit, I got an extra $20. I'm gonna go look at what's live." And I saw table tennis pop up, and the first two names were the names that we were betting on during the summer. So I was like, I gotta take a screenshot. I ain't bet it though. So yesterday, I put in 2 bets because in this other text group that we're in, dude's been pretty hot on like college basketball.
How do you keep up with all this?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I have a hard enough time keeping up with our group chat.
Same.
What? I have it on silent. It doesn't buzz me all the time, but I go back in there and I look at everything. Sometimes I'll join the conversation or whatnot. But anyways, this guy CJ I know, he's been pretty solid on NBA or college picks, like doing all the tournaments and stuff like that. And I followed along a couple of them, hit a couple of them, but again, I'm not putting like a lot down. Well, yesterday he did a women's, because the women's college basketball was the only thing that was on. So he sent me 2 with Maryland money line, Maryland women's money line, LSU minus 10.5, North Carolina money line, and then USC, he just did money line, but the money line was like 40 minus 4,500. So I was like, fuck that. Like, I don't want those like shitty ass odds. So I went in there and I changed that one to first one to 20 points, USC. And that was like minus 400 something.
I'm surprised it even let you parlay that.
Yeah, so it did. And it was surprising. I couldn't do both of them together, like USC money line and the race to 20 points. It had to be one or the other. So I was like, well, better odds. If it hits, I'll fucking win more money. So at the end of it, Maryland fucking hit. They kept going into overtime. They went to double overtime on it, right? And then LSU was the first game they won clearly by a fucking billion. And then North Carolina upset West Virginia. So I was like, oh, they got this in the bag. But what I did was I just went in and I took Mississippi State. I took them to get the 20 points first. So I hedged my bet and I put $100 on it, and it was like plus 360. So if they would have got to 20 points, I would have won $360. I still would have won either way. But this one, hit for 540.
Nice.
$540.
Hell yeah.
On a $50 bet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
A little 10Xer.
Yeah. So if I can put me up a little
Make sure you save that for this weekend coming up.
Yeah.
No, for sure. I mean, I still got all my money in DraftKings though too.
Dude, I'm ready for baseball season to start because I am just itching to try to relive the fucking parlay winners from last summer.
I don't have any Nationals gear or anything for this game on Thursday. It's going to be cold too.
Yeah.
Nah, like 58.
Yeah. It's going to be chilly.
It's going to be chilly.
If the wind can go the fuck away.
Because the sun's going to start going down at like
nuts, dude. Dude, I had a badass Nats golf jacket, like pullover quarter zip, left it at the golf course.
Hell yeah.
I've done that so many times. Glasses,
Where are you leaving?
jacket in the golf cart.
Yeah, I got a Q-zip. Nationals.
Dude,
I want to get a jersey, but like I hate buying jerseys for baseball, especially because these guys move around so much between minors and then
they
shipped off. To
they trade them.
Like you don't really have like the set players besides like James Wood. But again, like once his rookie contract up, what's going to happen with him?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Probably get rid of them.
That's what I'm saying. You might as well just get a jersey with a number and put your fucking name on it.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean? So it's
That's
like
a long term.
Just get a Brolay. A Brolay.
They're set up to pay one or
that's
two of
cool.
these position players for the long term because, I mean, when it was Soto and Bryce Harper, they had massive pitching contracts. Strasburg, Scherzer. They don't have any of that. They have no massive contracts. So, I mean, unless they go acquire one in free agency, I mean, they can afford to pay one or two of these position players long term. And they better do it sooner rather than later because we know what happens if you wait till free agency. You're just going to pay 10x.
Or you're going to lose them.
Yeah. I mean, did you see I think last year, the year before, they signed Keibert Ruiz, our catcher, that they got in the Trey Turner Scherzer trade to the Dodgers. They signed him for an 8-year, $55 million.
That's dirt cheap.
Dirt cheap.
Yeah.
And they did it because he was
8 years.
8 years, $55 million.
That's crazy.
You know how much Juan Soto's making this year? $70 million.
Yeah, in 1 year.
1 year.
And worth every penny.
Yeah. But he was he said he signed it because his family's they're from Venezuela and he's like, my family, like, we need the money so I can keep them safe.
I mean, $55 million.
It's a shit ton of money.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
But
You can do a
he
lot
could have made
with that
more
money,
had
too.
he probably waited to free agency, but I mean, would his family be safe for another however
Right.
many years? So
Which
it was worth it to him.
said that, you know what, we really want to keep you around for another 8 years. What about if we give you $55 million?
Sold.
No brainer.
Yeah, sold.
Yeah.
Can I
You got to keep him sweating, dude.
Can I get 2 security
I'll
guards?
I'll get back to you.
No
You got to
brainer,
keep
bro.
him sweating, dude.
Yeah.
Get 60.
Go out there and risk my life every day for $55 million? Yeah. I do it now for pennies.
Yeah. Shit.
Right.
Yeah, Thursday should be fun now.
The
About that.
it was closed when I drove by X Golf earlier. It looks huge.
Does it?
Yeah.
Is it sick?
Is it?
I couldn't really tell.
What's the street right there that Nats Stadium is on?
I don't know. It's on the
North Cap? Not North Cap.
no. It's on the opposite side
Of North Capitol?
of South Capitol.
South.
It's not
South Capitol.
North Capitol.
South No, you're
yeah.
right. South Capitol.
South Cap.
It looks big. It looks real big.
That's
And I don't know why you
on
couldn't
the-
get through.
on the
I got through the
waterfront?
first phone call.
On the waterfront side?
Maybe I was calling and they weren't open. Well, you said it was closed when you went by too, though.
Yeah.
I called and it said, this number is not available. Please leave a message after the tone. And then it would be no tone. It would just click. It would hang up. And I tried it a couple of different times. I even went and Googled and tried to pull a different number. And it was actually a different number. And same thing. I don't know. Maybe they just opened today.
Maybe. I don't know.
Possible. Yeah.
That's a prime location. They're going to kill there.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to kill.
Well, we'll see how well they're going to do. I mean, because if it's not busy on opening day,
Right.
Yeah.
That's a huge, like, up and coming area, though.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I mean,
I bet you they're paying premium for that rent space too.
Is the bull
In the stadium?
oh yeah,
it's like still all the sea crates and sea land
yeah.
containers?
What are we going
I'm
to do?
honestly surprised that's still there.
I know.
'Cause
I
That's
heard-
prime real
I
estate.
heard they were trying to get. Oh, I thought it was gone.
Yeah, I thought that when they were going to be building all that stuff up and putting them high.
They were
Yeah.
putting condos up. That's what I heard. Yeah.
But now that's like a staple.
I think
that
they
area.
voted no. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe the team kicked in some money to keep it around because there's nothing else to really do down there. There's some restaurants and stuff like that, but
Well, on the other side of the stadium, you got Ryan Zimmerman's restaurant called the Salt Line, I believe is what it is, and that's a pretty hopping spot.
Really?
It's
It's like
yeah.
outdoor seating and shit, right, like on the water.
Was that first base side, I guess? Like,
Yes. Yeah.
It's a really cool area. There's a lot of cool places to go.
Yeah. It's
Cool bars and stuff.
it's
and they got like
awesome.
mid-level like bars up in the buildings and stuff. It's pretty cool.
last year was my first year back since the World Series. So seeing all that shit like built up, it was pretty crazy.
It is a little sad you can't see the stadium really anymore from like out in the distance.
Yeah.
Because it's all surrounded
all
by the
surrounded by the
condos.
condos.
It's kind of in the middle. But I mean, it is. I love the area being built up around a baseball stadium. Like
Well,
that's just so cool.
It makes it more fun to go to the game.
It's more than just a game.
Like Baltimore,
it's a day. It's a day.
Yeah, that was why going to Baltimore was so fun.
Yeah,
I mean, there was so much to do. I mean, going to Pickles and all. There was so much to do around there, and then go to the game or hang out after the game. And now you got that there.
But you'll never be able to recreate that though, either with Nat Stadium, because everything is more or less fancier commercial.
Well, it's suits going to the games. You know, it's
and that's,
They're not even
you'll
Nats
see
fans.
you'll see so many suits at the game probably.
Oh, for sure.
I love watching the people that keep score at the game.
At the game.
Like I'm like, come on.
I know.
Do you see?
What are you doing?
Did you see?
What?
They literally do it
It's on-
on the TV
It's on,
for
it's
you.
on the TV or
Yeah.
Well, one of the
They
guys
even
that
have
keeps
all their
score.
stats.
One of the guys that keeps score is the guy who's been the Nets announcer for the last 20 years, Bob Carpenter.
Yeah.
He announced.
Yeah.
This is last year.
Last
Yeah.
year.
Yep. Retiring.
Well, that's fair. That's his job. He's getting paid to do that.
Yeah, but he does it like for fun. Like he just likes to do it. His Twitter handle is Scorebook Bob.
I don't even know how to keep score.
Really?
If they were to
Really?
ask me,
Pretty easy.
well, no.
It's not that hard. I would get confused with like how to score like errors or how to like I guess track errors and shit like that. But yeah, I mean hits and stuff. It's not difficult. I did see.
You wanted me to buy you a scorebook? Bring it to the game?
Teach me.
We should totally do that.
Teach me your way.
We should totally do that.
Walk in with 4 scorebooks.
Actually, for you sucking so bad in college basketball, that's your punishment. Just keep score. We want to know the fucking stat line of everybody.
I'm gonna be giving them hits so that you can grade your FanDuel plays against the
Everybody
official
is batting a
Brolay
1,000.
score.
No, we're gonna give the guy who has a master's in finance the task of scoring every single Nats game, and then I want you to take it home and put it in an Excel sheet, and then I want you to break down every single player's stats farther than ESPN breaks it down. I want you to break down like what color shoelaces they're wearing that day, and if that correlates with singles or doubles. You know, I want to know everything.
We'll run a regression analysis.
We want to know.
Yeah, what that
fan attendance,
that
their
thing.
performance.
We want to know the time frame that they haven't seen their spouse either in between there, because that could play an edge on it.
I want to know
Come out and hit a dinger.
what they eat for breakfast that day, and if that correlates to strikeouts or home runs.
Hey Bryce, you hump your wife last night? All right, got it. Thank you.
Fucking lock it, home run.
What are the charts they do in Excel?
We've got pivot charts.
Pivot charts? Yeah, you can run us a pivot chart.
No, it's gonna be way better than that.
Okay.
What Dennis is going to do is he's going to call Brandon, have Brandon build it for him, and then he's just going to enter
I'm gonna take the credit.
take the credit. Hey, I did see yesterday that the Nats announced that every home game leading up until the very first pitch, beers are only $5, which I mean that's a steal for
That's a steal
for a ballpark.
$20.
That's a steal for
$15.
I mean, at back in the day, Scott's Bar that was $5 is pretty high, but that's a steal for today's.
It's like
age.
$5 for a PBR.
They are.
So
Pretty ridiculous. They can't do that for the whole fucking game.
I know. Dude.
I know.
How many innings?
Up until first pitch. So if we get in there like 45 minutes before game time, or an hour before game time.
Yeah, I'd like a 6-pack to go, please.
And then a pillow, please.
They're tall ones too. I want to say they're
16
they're
ounces?
pints, yeah.
I think they're
Might be
24s.
24s.
Really?
I think
I don't
they're
need
giving-
6 then.
No.
2. I'll be good with 2 for a minute.
I don't need 6, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Drinking a fucking warm ass beer.
I think they're giving stuff away too.
They do,
T-shirt.
T-shirts, the first 10,000 guests or something like that. So I'm kind of glad we moved up the X Golf
X golf starts
Yeah.
at what time?
12.
Oh, so we got to leave early.
Yeah, so I say we leave it like 10:45.
I think so.
Now we got to figure out the driving situation. My dad said he would drive, but are you going to volunteer the Wagoneer? How are we all going to fit in anything else?
Yeah, I'm working on a bus. I'll know tomorrow.
Sweet. That's going to pick us up and take us home?
What's the damage on that?
That's gonna be expensive as fuck. Why don't we just let Pops take us?
Yeah, can my dad drive the bus?
Does he have a bus to drive?
Can we rent one?
I mean, I'd imagine like
person.
$50 a person.
No, way more, dude. When we get the big old yellow buses, it's like more than that.
We're getting
When
a
we have
short.
30
We're getting a
people on
short
there.
bus.
Shorty.
Yeah,
Dude, probably $50 a person. I mean, I can't see it being more than that.
I see it differently, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Well, if not,
And usually the big buses are $100 a person.
what's the backup plan? If not,
Pops. Or Uber.
yeah, Uber is going to be about $70 up there, but we'll have to get 2 because we got 6 people.
Get XL.
Yeah, it's going to be like $150 each way.
I was even saying
That's
even if we
$25
could get
person.
a ride to the fucking metro and we could take the metro in, it's right there, right by the stadium where the metro is.
Where's the Where can we get on the metro at?
Suitland Parkway, Branch Avenue, wherever you want to get on. Might be more convenient
at that
for somebody
point-
to drop us off.
I mean, if we're getting a ride that far, we might as well just get the rest away. I mean,
You could, yeah.
yeah. I mean, my dad's willing to do it. It's just a matter of having a vehicle that can carry all of us.
Throw us in the work van.
Yeah.
If-
We'll just
when-
pile in the back.
When it was us 5, he was like, we can.
Sitting on fucking Modelo.
falling out the back.
Hello, Mr. George.
We're legal. Don't worry.
So good.
We could do that. But it
That would be great. Yes.
Drop us
fucking-
right off
We're
Alpha.
doing it. We're doing it. Fucking drop us off out of a fucking work van.
If it was
Right,
Baltimore, that would be perfect.
Oh,
That-
great.
This
Yeah.
is a working class town.
You know what? We should fucking when he drops us off, we should all open up doors and just take off running. Like, just take off.
We should have blindfolds on, mouse tapes.
Yeah. Now I got the wheels turning in my head. I mean, we can do that.
That would be fucking hilarious.
I think the bus is an option. My dad's work van is an option, or we take the Wagoneer, or we just have to drive 2 separate vehicles. I mean, that's what it is.
I'm gonna go on record to say I'm not fucking driving. I drove you.
I mean, I can drive if we
to
really have
Tigers.
to. I don't mind. I can lay low.
But then we have to pay for parking when we're there, which is another added
Well, we
cost.
don't. I have a parking spot.
that's true.
If
But you have
we
2?
decide to do that.
I can park at the Navy
One.
Yard for free.
Really?
I've heard parking's a bitch there right now, though, with everybody coming back in the office. Like, I don't think they have enough parking spots.
I'm
So I
really-
can park there, or there's another base not far that you can walk right over to.
I'm really loving the idea of just getting dropped off right out front of X-Golf and walking in.
I also like that idea. So
We'll play. We'll figure out tomorrow.
see what the bus
happens.
is.
Yeah.
It's not. If it's $50, I mean, we might as well just do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather give your dad money though.
I mean, he would take it, but he doesn't have a vehicle. When it was just us 5, he was like, we could all squeeze in the Jeep, and one of y'all would have to sit in the way back, like without a seat. but when Tyler was at it, there's just no way.
Yeah.
So
Oh, he's a giant human too. That doesn't help.
I know Cassidy was like, "Can't y'all all pile in the Tesla?" I was like, "You got 2 people who are the size of 2 people.
Yeah.
Like, that's not happening."
5 can, but if Dom's coming too,
Yeah.
like we can't take 5 and then just make Dom drive by himself. That's fucked up.
yeah,
Put his ass in the trunk. There's plenty of air in the front.
I mean,
Honestly, I'm scared to ride in a Tesla.
Might know.
well, yeah, DC is probably not the best idea either.
You gonna light it on fire?
I'm not going to. Somebody else might.
Well, I know that's not so.
Yeah, I'm good.
Dude, it's amazing how so dumb people are, dude. How do they not know there's not
I'd rather
cameras
just
all over?
light it on fire than key the shit out of it.
Yeah.
to be honest.
I seen one where the guy got out to key it, and then he forgot to put his car in drive.
I saw that.
It
Yeah.
just rolled
Yeah.
away.
You mean park?
I mean, park. I'm sorry. I've got
Yeah,
to
I
put it
saw
in park.
that.
There was one, the guy, they had him on video, and they called him later wearing the same outfit in the
Different-
same parking lot.
Different color pants though. And he tried to say it wasn't him because he had different pants on.
Oh, they were the same pants.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
When-
they were the same
He
pants.
shit his drawers and fucking last. Fucking went over to Ross in the same parking lot, got some new
It's just-
jeans.
dude,
These
it's
people are
just
so stupid. Like that,
so ignorant, dude.
Idiots, man.
you can. It videos everything
Yeah.
if you wanted to, and they have to be seeing these other people getting caught. So you got to be you got to want to get caught to do
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Morons.
You definitely saw that on the news about people, and that's what led you to this. Oh, they're out here doing this. I'm gonna go do it too. Fuck Tesla.
Well,
Wow.
You see it, and it's like they have the video of.
Wild.
and it's stupid. You're not punishing Elon Musk. He already made his money. This car's already paid for.
This is a fucking
You're punishing the
dealership.
person that's driving it,
Yeah.
and that bitch could be a 2021.
And the insurance
Nobody
companies.
knew that was coming. Yeah. Stupid asses.
They're the same people that
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
the same shit.
Speaking of crazy people, did y'all see the video of the lady losing her mind in the Fort Worth airport
Yeah, she got butt naked.
and was she threw her, ass naked, running around, like poured water over the floor, was dancing in the water, throwing her phone at the screens, breaking the screens.
I did not see that.
Dude, why is the airport or an airplane where people just go
Well, I think
ape
people
shit?
freak out and they either like take an
drugs.
Ambien on a plane and don't fall asleep, or they're like hallucinating, or they take something and it just doesn't
Sit right.
and they just lose their shit.
I
That
think
can be the only
I think
explanation.
that's the exact answer to your question.
Yeah.
Because no sane person that could get through security would do that, not being on drugs. Or maybe they would. I mean, crazy people have to fly too.
After security, it's hard to tell like what the fuck the deal is. Before security, like there's always homeless people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Hanging out, just trying to
airport,
get warm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Coming in there acting like they're fucking about to take a flight and sleeping on the bench.
I wish the alien lady would come out and tell us, or that motherfucker's not real.
But I am telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real.
Yeah, I want to know the story behind that.
Yeah. I want to know what she really saw. She won't tell it. She won't even talk about it.
She ain't gonna say no. Somebody has silenced her, made her go away.
She hasn't gone away. Tiffany Gomes. She's on Twitter.
That's the crazy girl that was freaking out on the plane.
Mhm.
That motherfucker's not real.
She was on some other shit.
I went to Walmart the other day, got the girls some softball stuff, peeked at the golf section. I was really close to buying a net to pop up in the garage.
What kind of net? Like a
The only fucking net that they sold, a net for golfing, a golf net
gotcha.
with a little fucking green
Matt.
mat to chip off of or to hit off of.
They also sell, they're like little wiffle balls, like the size of golf balls. You can hit those, and it really gives you a good idea on like start line and spin. And
Oh, really?
all that stuff. They're like, limited flight, so you can just hit them around the backyard. If you don't want to mess your grass up too, they get a little pad.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all in.
You hit it's pretty solid, like on your full swing. Short game can use some work, but that's just practice.
Yeah. No, I'm like itching to go somewhere and practice because like
Go down to
I'm
the
eager.
driving range.
I'm eager to learn. So yeah, I know I need to. But it's just convenient. It would be convenient if I could just go to my garage for 10 minutes.
That's the bad thing about this area is we don't have a good driving range.
No. Well, trying to think of Chesapeake Hills. Do they have like
It's
an
nubs.
actual?
It's
Is it?
But they have a spot out there now to where it's actually you can hit off the actual grass, not just the pads portion
well,
of it.
I would say when I was there, it's not when the clubhouse has been renovated. This was probably a couple years ago. It was only the grass, no pads, and there was no grass. It was dirt.
So they got the pads off to the left, like right behind the parking. Like as soon as you come in, behind the clubhouse, I want to say there's like 6 spots, I believe, where you hit off just grass.
that would,
And they rotate it from the front to the back.
If it's
when I was
grass-
there, I mean, it was legit ass, like dirt.
If it's grass, it's already a step up for Dennis.
Well, yeah, even the mats, like if you got the nice mats, those aren't bad if you're just hitting, because you're not working on, you're just working on
just getting warmed up.
mechanics. Exactly.
Right.
But I'd rather the realistic feel though too.
Oh,
Especially,
it's a big difference hitting off a mat because
Yeah.
you can't, if you hit a little fat, you can't tell on the mat, but you tell when there's a chunk of turf.
yeah, when I fucking
Yeah.
muff the,
The mud goes further than your ball. Yeah, exactly.
I don't.
Let me go get my.
My
Let's see if anybody saw it.
I don't like practicing or warming up before playing. I mean, I'll stretch a little bit,
Just fucking
but
raw dog it.
just John Daly, dude.
Yeah,
Couple beers
I'm
deep,
down with
cigs, a whole pack of cigs deep.
yeah.
I do like a little warm up. Not too many, but just enough to like.
I feel like every
we're
time.
not young.
No,
Yeah, yeah, we're not. I feel like just every time I do that, I hit a couple good shots and
start getting in your
done.
head.
Done.
And then you go to the first tee box and fucking.
Or
Shit.
when I do it, if I hit a couple bad shots, I'm like, today is gonna suck.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like when
I'd rather figure it out on the first tee box.
when I have a shit warm up, I always play better. If I'm striping it out there, it's going to be bad. I don't know why that is, but I think when you're hitting it bad, you just
Don't care.
do the simple things.
Yeah.
And just try to keep it as simple as possible and stick with that.
Why is it so hard just to hit it good every time?
Because golf is hard.
Because you're
great
trying
question.
to hit this.
But why?
This little golf ball with a wedge that's yay big, and you got to be able to come down at the right speed. You got to close your club enough to where it's not closed, where you're going to yank it into the fucking house,
Yeah, I think so much just has to
but
be
also
synced up
not
at the
open
right
to
time.
where it's just going to start fading over into the woods.
When I think golf is the
hard.
hardest sport there is.
Oh, yeah.
When you got these
There's a lot of
plus
stuff
10 golfers out there and they can't even do it time after time,
It's more
like
mental than anything, especially guys on a tour. Bro, I don't know how some of these motherfuckers just like go out there and just like block all these other people out when they're on the tee box.
what?
Yeah, and you
Like Tiger,
you got
in a, like,
cameras 5 feet from you, big ass cameras
we're
live
in,
on
in a
TV.
10-foot gap of people.
That's what I'm
Dude,
saying.
they are not
Oh my
good.
God, yeah.
It was funny as
Move
shit
the
when
fuck away.
the Tom Brady what's the like the Phil puts it on
the match.
Yeah, when Tom Brady his match, because there's people like you got to realize they ain't professionals. Tom Brady was crushing people with golf balls.
Right.
Like I wouldn't be nowhere near
Fuck no.
that.
Well,
Not
what was
even a
they're not-
pro.
Just 2 weeks ago, Max Homa literally like buzzed the tower on this dude's head
Yeah.
and smoked. I mean,
yeah.
he was trying to hit like an iron, like way high up over this dude. He bladed the shit out of it, like
Went right
inches over this dude's head to where people thought it hit.
yeah,
I mean,
they
he
thought it hit the guy
smoked this
first.
tree right
Yeah.
behind him. That guy had to shit his pants. I would have crapped my pants.
Fucking hit the fucking tree and went.
Because you're not stressed at all. You're like, there's no chance this guy hits me. Like, this is what he does for a living. Like, he's gonna, hit.
I would never ever have that thought in my head. Because
yeah.
every human can fuck up at some point.
Oh, and he did. He
all
missed.
it takes is one little chunk of grass, just that you thought wasn't going to be there. It's going to be there.
He would have killed that dude.
Oh my god, he would have cracked his skull open.
Can you imagine hitting it right here?
100%.
I've seen somebody. Me and Jeb were playing Chesapeake Hills last year, and is it hole number 2 was the downhill par 3, right?
I'm trying to think.
You got the first hole, the little dog leg
Yes,
right.
yes.
The par 3 that's
Downhill.
way down,
Go
but
there
then
for
there's
the
a tee
water.
box for the next hole.
Yes.
So we're up on the tee box,
No
and
fucking
dude smokes one, and I hear 4, and Jeb's like, doing his little thing, getting ready to hit. And I look over, and it was like slow motion. I can just see the ball coming. I'm just turning slow. And I didn't have a chance to say anything. And then Jeb finally like turns and sees it and tries to get out of the way, lifts his leg. It hits the middle of his thigh, dude. He had the nastiest bruise. But I'm like, dude,
That's
you're
way
lucky.
off.
Way off. I mean, you're
Yeah, that's bad.
like 90
yanked
degrees
it
left.
all the way
And,
left.
Dude, this thing was a piss missile.
because it goes right. The fairway
Yeah.
goes right, and it kind of has like a dog leg.
These
left
were
to it further
younger
up.
dudes.
Oh
This
my
was
God.
a rocket.
Oh my!
And
God.
and then the guys got to come up and like apologize. Like so they were nice guys, luckily. But it was just Jeb was not happy, and his leg was. It hit so hard that there was blood coming out of his skin,
Oh.
but not like a cut, like just little dimples
Yeah.
of just like blood all over. Like it filled up with that much blood.
My dad hit a buddy of mine when we were younger, like that at Hawthorne. He on 7 that down or that par 4 that's down lower than the
Yeah.
than the other 2 holes. He was on the hill, and my dad was in the fairway, and he just pulled the shit out of it and fucking crushed him right in the inner thigh.
It could be worse though. That shit hit you in the jugular or the neck,
I'm
dude.
saying, I'm fuck you
You're
up.
fucking dead.
Yeah, fuck you up completely.
Hardest game and the most dangerous game. Just
But
don't stand in the way of
I wouldn't say
somebody.
the most dangerous, but yeah, it
can be.
It can
Yeah.
be. Yeah, it can be if you fucking just yank one.
Yeah, that was crazy. There's trees there too.
Yeah, yeah, up by the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that is fucking yanked all the way left.
Double down third base line.
Fucking front foot done slipped out on me.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. This.
Pulled it out the box.
We got to get a tea time on the books, like for the Brolay boys.
We do. We need like a recurring tea time, and whoever can make it can make it.
Well,
We
let's
got-
just
we
start.
got
With,
one.
let's just start with one.
Oh yeah.
So,
Good idea.
like, we can
I'm tracking now.
we can get something on the calendar.
I'm being greedy, dude. Come on.
Dude, we can play every Saturday and Sunday morning at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock in the morning.
You would let us do that? 6 a.m.
What, me?
Yeah.
I do not want to fucking golf at 6 a.m. every Friday or Saturday.
I'd do it once or
I
twice.
would gladly do
but
it.
Every
It's so
weekend,
nice, dude.
every weekend I wouldn't want.
No chance.
These kids tire me out. I need to like.
Not Saturday and Sunday, but one.
Yeah.
But every weekend.
Mhm.
Nah.
Nah. You giving up fucking weekend sleep in, brother.
Well,
Your boy loves to sleep.
I'm envious that you have that luxury.
Yes, I'm sorry, but
Yeah, but you'll be there one day.
I still have another one that's in a crib, dude.
yeah, that fucking
No.
reset.
Yeah.
Reese.
The glove of the love of golf still.
She's still trying to talk me into having another one, dude.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
right.
man. You better have that motherfucker now. You gonna
I thought you were.
I'm
Getting,
going to do it. Well,
What happened to your?
I thought you were getting snipped. You had.
I was, and I canceled it just because her parents were here, and I didn't want to be laid up the whole time.
That's the
And-
perfect opportunity.
What?
She has help.
Yeah, and probably would have been a good time.
So
but
you canceled your appointment. This is the second time you canceled it, right?
I had,
You didn't go to the
and
first one.
also I had a shit ton going on at work. Like I canceled it like the day before. Like it was just not a good time.
Are you ever gonna not have a shit ton of stuff going on at work?
That it was just no, but it was.
What does that have to do
It was
with
just so
anything?
rough
Because
it was not.
It's not
it
going
was
to
just
keep
not
you from
good.
work. If you do it on a Friday, you're going to miss one day of work.
Jacob,
Yeah, it was just a lot.
if you can wake up at 6 a.m. to go golfing, your boy, you can wake up, go get snipped.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna.
I'm gonna reschedule it to have it done before we go to the beach.
No, you ain't.
You're gonna have 4 kids, and we're all gonna laugh at you.
I'm not having 4
Well,
kids.
hold on.
not doing
I
that.
wouldn't do that too close because you'll have stitches. You won't be able to swim.
No, because they were only doing it like a month out, so I'll do it now for like May.
No, because I went to Italy 2 weeks after mine.
It was good?
It's fine.
Okay.
I was swimming in your pool after a week.
All right then.
They're fine after like a week
Well,
till Jacob pinches them,
Yeah, until you fucking hit you.
pops a stitch.
What a dick.
I know. I feel like such a dick.
literally.
Payback's
My
coming.
bad,
Don't worry.
dude. Please don't do that. I'm sorry.
All right, all you nicotine ninjas, experience a bold new way to enjoy nicotine with Alp nicotine pouches, crafted for those who crave freedom and flavor. Alp delivers moist, tobacco-free pouches in strengths of 3, 6, and 9 milligrams. From the crisp kick of chilled mint to the wild burst of tropical fruit, every pouch promises a better time. Join the movement and taste the difference. Grab your Alp today. Follow the link in our bio for more.
Did you get the variety pack last time? What the fuck was that?
No, I just went wintergreen.
Yeah. I wonder what the fruit one tastes like.
I want to get some for summer. Once the weather, like
Yeah.
I usually when I was zenning, I would get the citrus ones. I liked them. The flavor didn't last long, but with Alps, you don't have that problem.
Yeah. It's because they're that good.
I think it's worth
Far superior than any other pouch.
it's worth a try. I think it'd be good in the summertime.
Yeah. If you're into nicotine pouches, you Zen, whatever, I mean, give Alps a try.
They are legit. They last a long time. There's more in a pack, and they're half the cost.
Right. And that's coming from someone who was only Zenning for how long did you Zen for before you tried it out?
Probably 2 years.
2 years. Yeah. So there you go.
Did y'all buy some Saratoga spring water stock?
No.
What the fuck is that?
Have you seen this morning routine guy?
I have seen it, but I don't really understand
His
it.
stock, the stock in the water plus the parent company that owns it went up like 1,000%
Because of what?
because of this morning routine guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it
Well, this
penny
morning
stock?
routine guy needs to post about
Well,
the Brolay podcast.
They're saying that it might have all been like a
Insider thing.
publicity stunt,
Yeah,
for the water.
He owns stock. He owns the stock.
Isn't that what everything is? Like every time somebody advertises something or talks about it, like they definitely have.
Well, he wasn't talking about it, but he was like drinking it in the video in the video. But it was also bullshit because the reason why I think it was bullshit because he opened a book to like I guess do his little diary, and it was a brand new book. Like if this is your morning routine,
He'd have.
you ain't going to page 1.
Yeah, he'd have a
you
lot of
know?
ratings.
And I don't know what a guy does to do
Jacob
that.
sniffed him out from the beginning. calling fraud.
They're
Yeah.
all fraudsters, dude.
Yeah, but what does that guy do to do? So he woke up at like 3:30, did a bunch, like worked out, did a bunch of stuff, went swimming, then read the Bible, did his diary, and then he was like at a computer, like just recording videos at 9 o'clock, like 10 o'clock.
Who is this guy?
I don't know his name. Apparently he was a football player at like Elcon or something. He's a super, like a beast. Let me see if I can find
He played football where?
hold on.
The fuck is that? Said fucking Spain.
Sounds like a freaking Lord of the Rings world or something.
So where does Saratoga come into this?
He was drinking.
That's the water.
Yes.
So he was drinking Saratoga.
Well, and he was pouring it in ice and like dipping, like doing a face plunge. Apparently that's a thing. He was rubbing banana peels on his face and shit.
All right, what the fuck are you talking
How
about?
do you know
You
this
said
guy?
you've seen the video.
How do you know?
Dude, this guy's like super viral right now.
I'm 35 years old. I don't know what's super viral
I
right
have
now.
zero idea of what you're talking about.
I've never seen that either. I'm not cool.
Hold
with
on, I'm gonna find it.
You asked me how I keep up with people, and here you are on the social world keeping.
This
up
is.
with all
Remember, Jacob said he was on his phone for 8 hours a day. He ain't researching.
Okay,
he's
I saw
all
this-
caught up on
I saw this
Mexican,
literally-
Yeah.
or Spanish soap operas.
What was the name on that?
I saw this literally before I fucking got here. Okay.
What was
He's
that?
watching morning routine videos.
So this is that water.
But how would anybody know what that water is just by seeing that? All right, that
I think
guy's
you can see the label. First page.
This is all this guy does?
All right, I'm bored.
Who the hell watches this shit?
Look, I'm gonna do a morning routine. I'm gonna record a morning
This
routine
video's
of
got like
me tomorrow.
150 million views.
What? Jacob,
Hey, you know what we should do?
you knew about this, but you can't fucking.
The whole world knows about this,
You can't keep
except for
up.
you three.
we
you
need.
can't keep up with the Brolay text messages, bro.
Hey, we should all record our morning routines and mash them up.
Okay. Well, River being pissed about not going outside and playing at 5 a.m. is going to be a part of that.
I don't know how it's
Well, when he's with me, he's a perfect angel.
Yeah, he broke out of jail the other day.
So how do people do that? Like, all right, I'm about to go brush my teeth. Let me set my camera up.
Exactly.
Brush my teeth.
Yeah.
It
well,
takes forever, and then to go back and
And
edit
then
it
you're
all.
like, all right, now I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna take trash out. Let me set my camera up so I show where the trash is
Yeah.
coming out.
He
of the
does
trash.
that every day.
And then I got to stop
That's what he's
taking
claiming.
the trash out so you can see me take the trash out the door. So I got to move the camera again.
well, he's a social media
That's fucking-
guy. Like he's already got like 9 million followers or something.
So it was easy.
So have you seen the video of CMC doing it?
No.
Yeah, like he's pissed that he put another video out kind of bitching about everybody copying his video and like CMC copied it. But I thought CMC's was way cooler.
So it was just his more.
And supposedly this dude's getting kicked out of that apartment.
I mean, I've seen like day in the life of like professional golfers or like professional athletes, which I think is cool. But like, I don't know who that guy is. Like, great, that's a disciplined lifestyle. Like, respect to it. But
Cool.
once you see it once, like, why would you ever need to watch it
yeah,
again?
it wouldn't keep you engaged.
No.
long term.
But hey, what do I know? He's got
And
9 million
I'm not
followers.
going to see that video and be like, you know what? Let me go see what he's doing yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Alcorn-
wake
Alcorn
up, I
State.
can't wait to wake
Oh,
up and
okay.
see what his next morning routine is.
He went to he was a football player at Alcorn State.
Okay.
Oh, Alcorn?
Yeah, you heard of it?
No, I could probably barely spell
Isn't that
it.
a HBCU in Alcorn State? HBCU?
I don't know. That guy's a beast, obviously, but
He's definitely jacked.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what his name is. So
Dennis, why don't you describe your morning routine to us? Kind of paint us a picture.
All right. My alarm goes off at 4:30. Snooze it usually about 3 times for 9 minutes apiece. So that gets me out of bed right around 5.
Mm-hmm.
I pop in and out first thing in the morning, reflect on my thoughts, check my phone, make sure nothing crazy has happened. I proceed to the bathroom, turn the shower on, go to the bathroom. I hop in the shower.
You shower every morning?
Yeah. Hop in the shower. Get out of the shower. Shave. Put lotion on my face. Your boy's got dry skin in the winter. Then what do? Put deodorant on, obviously.
Obviously.
What kind of deodorant?
Obviously.
Old Spice.
Old Spice?
Whatever flavor the week is, you know. If it's winter time, I'll go with like a mountain.
the toxic, super toxic shit.
If it's summertime, I'll go with Fiji.
When are you working out in the morning? Like this guy.
I'll do 50 push-ups before I get in the shower. No bullshit. Then I'll usually do 50 when I get out. Swear to God.
There ain't a shot.
I swear to, I don't do it every day, but I tell
You
myself
just said every
to do it
day.
every day.
Now you sound like Jacob
This is-
fucking backtracking. every
Okay.
day.
I'm going to pretend
What
here.
the
Let's
Sorry.
say
fuck does that mean, dude?
I do it at least 3 days a week.
What?
I'm impressed. Hold on. You do
Whoa,
it
whoa, whoa.
after the shower too?
Yeah. Because that's the only time I'll do it. Because every time I tell myself I'll do it when I get home, I don't do it.
I'm impressed.
Ain't no fucking way you do 100 push-ups.
Yeah.
Dennis, shut up, man.
That time we were drunk as shit. I did 70 in 40 seconds, not even 30 seconds. I couldn't do any more than that.
You did 30.
30?
Yeah.
I'll get the video. It was fucking 70.
There's video.
I don't remember 70.
Yeah, ask. Do you want me to text your wife right now? She's probably got the video.
Don't be
'Cause
texting
everybody
my
will
wife,
say,
dude.
"Oh, I was impressed."
Don't be texting.
I'm not going to say who couldn't do 20 straight push-ups, but
Hey Cassidy,
Anyways.
let me get that video of me doing 70 push-ups. Why does my wife have a video of?
you were all standing around. You bet me, and she videotaped it. She videotaped all of you motherfuckers, or videotaped you trying for sure. You said you didn't want to do it because you were scared.
I'm not scared. I
You
just
weren't-
can't do as
was I
many
there?
as you guys.
You were there, weren't you?
I don't know.
It was New Year's.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We were in the kitchen late.
Oh, yeah.
hanging out.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah. All right.
You did do a lot.
Anyways, let me finish my morning routine.
I'll give you your props.
200 push-ups in the morning.
Then I get dressed.
He's
No.
That's
Before work, come
that's
on.
his fucking
No.
200 push-ups.
He needs his
Tony,
testosterone.
Tony
Yeah.
just did the meat hand motion, meat jerking off hand motion.
He's the meat beater.
No, I'm saying
That's what
he
he's
gets
thinking
out,
about.
He's getting out his putter and he's practicing. There's a couple putts.
Anyways, I get dressed, then I do my hair, and then I get the girls ready for school, wake them up, get them dressed for school, get them ready. Then I go down and make water bottles, pack lunches, get them ready to go, make my coffee, take my vitamins, and then I'm out the door. Start my workday. Drop them off and off to the Fiat farm.
That's a hell of a
Pretty
routine.
good. That's
Lauren
all
over-
American Dad
is Lauren
morning
over here at
routine. I
She
think.
gets out of bed gets up at 4 and goes straight into work.
So that's every day that you have to get like the girls and stuff ready.
I do drop off now. Yeah,
Good for you, bro. It's a lot.
it's a lot. It's not bad though. Honestly, they're easier when they're tired because they don't really fight you.
Well, mine are grumpy when they're tired, but it's a routine. I mean, once you figure out the routine and kind of just accept that this is life, then it really isn't. This is what I do.
It doesn't. I mean, it's not something I'm like, fuck. I gotta wake up and
Nah,
get the
yeah.
kids ready for
No.
school.
Honestly, when I don't do it, like on days when Amanda will do it and I'll go in early for whatever reason, I mean, there's a part of me that like misses it because I'm just so used to seeing my kids every morning, you know, just kind of taking care of the drop off. It's weird when I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
that was a big part of me like wanting to move into like the more management stuff was to be able to do that.
Yeah, it's important.
And I enjoy it.
It's
I mean,
important.
sometimes it sucks, but
I would love to be able to put my kids on the bus every single day of the year. You know, that would be awesome. Maybe when they're in high school and the bus comes at 6:30 50.
Don't wake me up.
Don't wake me up.
Don't miss the bus because I'm not taking you to school neither. Call fucking Uber.
You know,
That's wild, dude. You think?
Get your
my
license.
niece Sophie just got her license.
That's
Oh, yeah?
crazy.
Yeah, it's insane.
We're getting old.
I know, very old. And she's driving the Tesla. It's the first car.
Smart.
It's a
Safe
hell of
car.
a first car.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Spoiled. Good
Lucky
Lord.
kids.
Fucking Tesla is her first car.
Well, it's like a 2001, so it's like an old piece of shit.
Well, that's a pretty good all-American dad routine right there.
Yeah.
See, I'm
50 push-ups.
my morning routine is
I'll do 50
I might- dude,
right
I-
now, motherfucker, with ease.
I aim
On
to
the
wake up
podcast.
early to like try to go downstairs and work out, but every time I do, River wakes up, and it's
See,
done.
in the
So
mor-
now I don't even try.
in the
Like,
morning. It's important for me to like fully wake up before I even attempt to get the kids up and ready. So I'll actually wake up at 5, go down and drink coffee for like 45 minutes to an hour, and just watch TV on my phone or just be on my phone chilling. Sometimes I'll just get on the computer, and then like at 6 I'll go wake them up. So like I'm up for a whole hour before they get up, just because I just need that time to myself just to wake up, have a cup of coffee.
I'm with you.
get your mind right.
Well, yeah, because otherwise I'm just in a bad mood.
Yeah, even on the weekends, like I'm still up like no later than 6:30, just
Yeah.
in hopes to like wake up and have some coffee.
I'm able to sleep in a little bit longer nowadays with my kids. I mean, Jacob, unfortunately, I mean that does suck for you. I do feel for you having to get up with River, but it won't last forever. It
Yeah.
will not last forever.
No, I'm good with it.
Yeah, if anybody
During
can
the
do it,
summer-
you can do it.
well, when it now
Because
that
you
it's
don't
getting
sleep anyways.
yeah, yeah,
You can
Now-
survive on 3 hours of sleep.
yeah. Now that it's getting warmer, it's not bad on the weekends because either I'll take him golfing, like I did with you that one time, or I'll just take him for a walk. That's all he wants to do is go outside.
Smooth.
Dude, he's woken up at midnight. Like I'll hear him get up, I'll come out, and he's trying to go downstairs to put his fucking shoes on. He's like, it's go time.
Go where?
He
get the day started,
he's
dude.
ready to go.
Have you ever let him
don't
go
know.
out there at night though? Be like, what? There ain't nothing out
I mean,
there, buddy.
I show him outside. Hey, like, hey, it's night time. It's not dark. It's dark out.
He don't understand like you move during the day and sleep when it's dark. He don't get that.
They don't care.
He's got that like vampire clock.
Yeah.
They don't have to get up and go to work, so he don't care.
It's true. I took Beckham to daycare the other day, dropped him off, and left with the kid. I dropped one kid off and I left with the kid. River was in there as Jacob drops him off earlier. And I hear, when I'm dropping Beckham off, I hear Miss Miranda say that, all right, River, you got to go up front and sit with Miss Karen now. And I'm like, what's wrong? Is he sick? And they said he had some spots or something, which Jacob said they got checked out. It was nothing, but I guess they were just being extra cautious. And I'm like, I'll take him.
Yeah.
And
I
they're-
had never got a phone call.
Well, I said, have you talked to Jacob or Cassie? And they're like, well, we sent a message. We're waiting to hear back. And I'm like, I'll take him because I didn't have work. So I was just like, I'll take him.
Oh, they sent a message.
That's what
I don't even check that fucking.
That's what she
thing, so-
said. So I said, yeah, well, I figured. So I was like, I'll just call Jacob right now. I was like, hey, Jacob, this is what's going on. You want me to take River? He's like, that sucks. Yeah, go ahead. I mean,
The picture's funny as shit too.
yeah. So I dropped the kid off and left with the kid.
It's a solid move, though.
Yeah.
Solid move.
No, Marina was like, Miss Marina was like, are you sure? I'm like, they would do it for me if I needed them to. So yeah, it's fine. If I had to work, it'd be a little bit more dicey, but
Yes, it's true.
Was he running the hill with you today?
No, he came over. He was curious, but he didn't.
Yeah.
What hill were you running? This
The one we
The sledding hill. He's training, dude, for Saturday. Well, yeah, man. You're doing it Saturday?
Are we doing Saturday? Speaking of Saturday, what the hell's going on Saturday?
You are doing the 2468 challenge Saturday.
That's what I'm saying. If we have free time, we're doing it Saturday.
I have shit going on Saturday.
and you could carve out 90 minutes because that's all you'll need to do this challenge. 2468 challenge on Saturday, 80 degrees.
What do you have going on?
It's a big schedule. I gotta look at
I can tell you
He's got his morning routine is going to take a little longer.
He's gonna wake up in the morning. He's gonna pop an Alp.
Look, Y'all
do 50 push-ups. before I
asked
shower.
me. Y'all two are somehow very familiar with watching some big jack dude's morning routine. So
Who?
you guys asked me.
Not me.
I'm not.
I've never seen
these guys.
I've never seen that video. I've seen a different video with
What
that
you've seen.
water.
That shit doesn't even come up on my algorithm, dude. So what are y'all looking at?
My algorithm is golf, all golf.
And big.
It's kind of
big
annoying
muscular
now
dudes
because I don't want to see it
brushing
every
their
single
teeth.
clip, but it's like every single clip is golf.
Algorithms are annoying.
It's golf or it's like drinking with your buddies that I send y'all. That's literally it. All right, episode 26.
done in the books.
Go Nats on Thursday, and if y'all see us walking, we need a ride.
Bro,
And if we come out of the van, we're okay. Just
Hey, come hang out with the Brolay boys at Nats Park.